when he detects there's like a stair drop, is he going to go over the edge and hurt himself, or is he going to stop and turn around? So let's test that now. I'm just going to start him again using the app. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hello and welcome to my channel. I hope you like today's video. If you like smart home and automotive technology content, then hit that subscribe button, because most of the time that is what you're going to see on this channel. I'm starting off today's video sitting here on the floor looking at the smart vacuum cleaner robot sitting on its charger, charging itself up and getting ready for another day of hard work. Yes, as you have probably guessed, today I'm going to be reviewing this Tuya smart vacuum cleaner robot. For this video I have given this little guy a name, so from now on I will be referring to him as Tuya. I have been testing out Tuya for a couple of days now, and I will admit he does a great job of cleaning. Tuya is available in two colors, white or black, and there's 4 versions available as well for Europe and US markets. This one I have here is the Europe Wi-Fi version, but keep in mind it only supports the 2.4 gig network and won't work on the 5 gig network at all. It cost me $140 plus shipping, and yes it does support Alexa and Google, as you are about to see. Tuya of course runs off a battery, which is located underneath him at the back here. This is the battery. This of course only needs to be accessed and removed if the battery is faulty and needs to be replaced. Tuya's charging base, as you can see here, is meant to be mounted against the wall. I recommend sticking it down firmly, because when Tuya disengages and engages with it, it can move, causing a few problems. It's also recommended that the charging base be positioned in an area where there's no other objects around it, within a 2-meter distance. Uses a micro USB port built into the side there, and to power that up through the USB cable they also supply this power adapter, which is rated at 5 volts and 2 amps. Tuya himself also has a micro USB port built into the back of him there, and that's used for faster and first time charging, which they recommend be about 6 to 7 hours. Turning Tuya on and off is very simple by just pressing the power button here. On and off. Tuya is obviously supported using the Tuya app, so it can be controlled through the app as well. It's very easy to pair it to the app, and to get it to go into pairing mode you just simply hold this button here down for about 3 seconds until it starts flashing. At the moment it is paired, so I won't be showing you that in this video. It should also be noted that if you short press this button, for example just pressing it once like that, that will put Tuya into auto charging mode. So you want to do that so you can make sure that Tuya automatically charges by himself. And this play pause symbol button here, when short pressed, will put Tuya into his U-shaped cleaning mode, and if pressed and held for approximately 3 seconds, Tuya then enters the spot cleaning mode. There are a few different types of cleaning modes, which can all be controlled through the app. Tuya is advertised as not being waterproof, so it's not recommended to use them in wet areas such as the laundry, bathroom or toilet, even though he is supplied with a mopping pad to mop the floor, which they recommend you soak in water first. And this mopping pad fits to the bottom of Tuya in these 2 rectangular holes here, just like that. Like all smart robot vacuum cleaners, Tuya also has the internal dust box, and again, like most of these smart robot vacuum cleaners, it's quite small, so it needs to be cleaned out regularly, obviously depending on how messy your floor was and how much mess it's cleaned up. In this case, as you can see, at the moment he's been cleaning the floor for about the last half an hour, so that it all needs to be cleaned out before we continue any further. Okay guys, I'm just going to give you a quick look through the Tuya app now, just so you can see what you can actually, how you can control them using the app. Alexa, close curtains.
Okay.
As you can see, at the moment Tuya is on charge and his battery level is up to 29%. So from my experience so far, I would say you're probably looking like another 2.5 to 3.5 hours. Sorry, 2.5 to 3 hours for him to be fully charged again. So it's not super fast. That's doing it through the charging base, of course. So if you want to make it if you want to charge him faster than that, you can just unplug him and plug the power adapter cord into Tuya himself at that little micro USB port on the back that I showed you before. Cleaning switch, that's just so you can turn them on and off through the app. Standby is just to put him into standby mode wherever he is. Smart, you can tap that and that just sets him off cleaning, doing his own thing basically. Wall follow, I'll show you that later on in the video, but if you press that, it'll start cleaning along the edge of a wall. That's actually quite clever how it does that. Spiral, it's just another cleaning feature. It does like it gets bigger and bigger over a certain area, concentrating on one position. Charging base, you tap that when you want him to go back to the charging base manually, or of course you can just leave him and he'll do it himself. Settings, there's not many settings in there at all. Adhesion, I suspect that is to do with the sucking power. I always keep it on strong. And I've not had any problems. As far as a vacuum cleaner goes, he's actually really good. He sucks up, he cleans off all the mess off the floor, doesn't leave anything behind, so leaving it on strong is what I'd probably recommend. Seek robot, look for device. I haven't actually tried that yet, but we can probably guess that is that feature will find him. We'll try that later on. And timer, you can set up a schedule of when he starts cleaning the floor through the day, or you can just use the app and just turn them on at any time you want to. And I think that's everything on the app. Yeah, there's no other settings. I think you can manually control them like a little radio controlled car, but testing him in this for this video, I've not actually managed to do that, so that feature actually hasn't worked for me. Whether that feature is not supported with this particular model or not, I don't know. But yeah, for me, that feature did not work. So to start Tuya cleaning, we're just going to use Google Assistant. Turn on Tuya.
Got it. Turning the tubot on.
If you want to manually bring Tuya back to his charging base, you can do that through the app. Just go along to charging base, tap that, and he will find his way back. And now Tuya has put himself back on charge. To get him to clean along the edges of the wall, again you just use the app and tap on wall follow. Okay, another thing we can test out with Tuya, which I haven't tested out at all yet, is how safe he is around stairs. When he detects there's like a stair drop, is he going to go over the edge and hurt himself? Or is he going to stop and turn around? So let's test that now. I'm just going to start him again using the app. And it looks like he detects the edge of the stair absolutely fine. Okay, we know it works well with Google Assistant, but we haven't tried that with Alexa. So let's try Alexa now. Alexa, turn on Tuya.
Okay.
And Tuya has started and it's cleaning the floor. Alexa, turn off Tuya.
Okay.
And now it's stopped. So it works really well with Alexa as well. We'll try one more time with Google. Hey Google, turn on Tuya. Hey Google, turn off Tuya. So as you can see guys, Google and Alexa are supported and they both work well, but unfortunately apart from getting Tuya to turn on and off with Alexa or Google, that's all you're going to be able to get them to do. It doesn't seem to support any other commands at all, and I've tried a few as well. And as I said before, we were going to test out the that feature in the setting. Seek robot. Look for device, confirm. Alright, so it just kind of like pages him and he beeps. Try that again. Yeah, so that's what that feature does. From my experience with Tuya so far, he takes about 3 to 4 hours to recharge himself from a low battery level of about 15 to 20%. And according to the app, which I was closely monitoring when I was testing him, he started going back to his charging base when his battery got down to 20%. From a fully charged battery, he will clean your floor for about 1 hour before deciding to then go back to his charging base and recharge himself again. Okay guys, and that brings us to the end of another video. So what do you think of Tuya, my Tuya smart vacuum robot? Let me know in the comment section below. I personally think for the price it's a great device. It does a fantastic job of cleaning. It's great how I can control it from my smartwatch. The battery life is really good and it's not too loud when it's operating. So far it's been really reliable and the quality seems to be good as well. Of course it's not going to perform as well as a top spec brand model, but you will pay thousands of dollars for one of those. So for $140, I am quite happy with this so far. Personally, in my opinion, it would be great if you could have more control over it with Alexa and Google. For example, being able to ask Google or Alexa to return it to the charging base would be a great feature, but for what it cost, I can't complain. Okay guys, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel for more. I upload new videos every week. So until then, I hope to see you all in the next video.